up to the coast. We're going mushroom hunting. What do you have? The basket's ready. We are hopeful. We are here on a guided tour, and hopefully they have some spots for us. So we'll see what the day brings. And we are in a beautiful location up in northern Denmark, or the northern part of Sjælland, Denmark. Let's go to Tisvildeleje. And I think you might have seen that on the intro. But it's a beautiful place, sand dunes, the sea is right behind there. Probably can't hear me for the noise of the sea, for the wind that's here, but I'm hiding behind a sand dune. And I think we are heading into the forest. See what we can find. Not sure what this one is. One of the mushrooms in the Risotto family. Took a little bite of it and it tasted quite peppery. Yeah. This one. What an interesting colour on the hat. As nice as it is out here, I don't think we have much hope of finding the most prized mushrooms. Seems a very, very busy spot, and I think the guided tour that we come on, they come back to this location quite often. So I think we're going to have a hard time finding the big prizes. And the ones that we are finding now are totally moldy. I think I might just head in this direction. Oh, what do we have here? Too far gone, I wouldn't take him. There's a nice looking one down there. Oh, quite a few of them, perfect. Very nice. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the back. The 7th one there seems to be plenty, that's great. This one is the biggest. Let's see how he does. Sticky. Oh, and it's a Babylit, I believe. A little bit moldy, but I'm going to start collecting these before other people try and steal them from me. Hopefully some of these are still pretty fresh and good condition. Let's have a look. Put these together here. I'll take this little one first. Yeah? Well, with mold, maybe we can cut it away. Put you all out. Oh, I missed this one. He's way too soft. This one perhaps. Yes, he looks alright under. Yeah, possibly. Put you there. Okay. I mean, even if these aren't edible, I'm going to take these back to at least where the group is. At least have something to show off. I think I seem to be quite lucky out this area. This one at least looks a little bit fresh. Ooh. Not bad. Oh, no. Whoops. Nice big round head. Quite fresh on top. Maybe if we remove the pipes underneath, might be able to get something edible out of this one. We'll take him. Beautiful. This one might be the one though. They've all got a bit of mould on. It's a shame. But there are some fresh parts to it, so we can probably keep this. Yeah. Seems like we just missed the big haul. There have been some winter chanterelles that have just been found in this area, but it looks like everybody's moved on. I was too busy on the other side of the forest doing my own things. But isn't that how it goes always? Let's have a look around here. Still at it with the mouldy ones. It's good for nobody. But hopefully we can get some of these winter chanterelles. Because that would be a new one for me, a new species. I'm very excited to try it. If not, I can just go to my local supermarket because they've just stocked them. Although, it's not quite the same. This guy's bagging up something over there. I think I might have to go in that direction. But I'll keep saying it. It is a beautiful forest. In fact, every forest I go into, I keep saying it. He seems to have something over there. See if I can sneak a peek. This about concludes our trip out here. It was a very short guided tour around this forest, but we found some good ones. Looks like she might have found one. We just met up with the leader of the group, or the woman taking it, and she went through our basket and just checked for those that we shouldn't be eating, the poisonous ones, the inedible ones, and left us with some good ones that we could take home. And put the basket down here. This is what we ended with. So, I think it's about time we had a look at what we managed to find today. Have a look close into the basket. You'll see we are filled with goodies. And unfortunately, it is getting to the end of the season. Where are we now? We're end of October, and a lot of the Boletus mushrooms had gone mouldy, and we're very lucky to get any. And to be honest, I'm not sure if we're going to keep many of these, but it's always nice to bring them with you and have them just to look at and compare, just to take something with you. It's nice. So let's get some of these out, and I think I want to start with these. These are, you've seen these before, baby boletes. I really quite like this one. It came out quite nicely with a tuft of moss. That was really quite nice there to see. a little bit eaten, but actually not in bad condition compared to how they were out there in general. So I'll put this aside, get some of these. Yes, there are a few different types of bolete in here. Actually, I did manage to find a really nice fresh one out there. If I can find, there it is. This little one here. How nice is that? So he's definitely a keeper. He's definitely going in the pan tonight. This one I'm a little bit unsure about. It's got a very different hat colour to the rest of them. And it could be, it's a Danish, a bronze colour, a bronze bolete, I think it's called. What else do we have in here? Ignoring some of these bigger, more mushy examples, we have a new find for us, my very first find at all of these ones. Winter chanterelles. And apparently these have just sprung out overnight since yesterday. There's a guy who was out there before us, and he said he'd been checking the area, and they weren't there. But today, when he got to his spot here, he saw 20 of us on this guided tour, foraging in his area, which he thought he had to himself. So these I'm very excited to try. Oops, good combination of smaller ones and larger ones. So I wonder if there's a difference in the flavour. On top of the winter chanterelles, we also have. Okay, I'm not going to pretend that I found these. The same guy who was in this area was very, very kind. He gave us these real chanterelles. There we go. So I'm really looking forward to getting these in the pan a bit later and adding to our dish. On top of that, we do have. Let me get this big chanterelle. On top of that, we have 2 more types of mushroom in here, which. One I'm not going to be adding, and another one I'm just not 100% sure of what is. This one in Danish is the violet amethysthed, is the violet deceiver in English. And the thing is, with this mushroom, across the world, people do eat it. But here in Denmark, they say it's inedible. It's a type that we don't eat because it does suck up or absorb arsenic from the local area that it grows in. It absorbs some of the heavy metals that naturally occur in the earth, and eating a mushroom that contains it, you're going to absorb it yourself. So that's on the no-go list.
Naughty corner.
The naughty corner, exactly. And this one is it's part of the Risotto family. I'm not sure exactly which one it is. We got a quick introduction to it while we were out from the leader of the group, or the person who took the foraging adventure. But I didn't actually get a full name for what this one was. So until we can figure out what that is, that also goes in the naughty corner. And oh, another one here. See, I thought this was another amethyst deceiver. In fact, I still think it is. This purple colour that we have on the gills. But still, it's one of those, it's one for the naughty corner. It goes over there. The rest need to be a bit cleaned up a little bit. These are quite fresh. Yeah, the rest need to be cleaned up, and we are going to make some food with these tonight. The plan is to make a mushroom risotto. Oh, do I dare. So yeah, we have a package already with risotto and some dried mushrooms in there. I think it's got porcini and chanterelles, wild garlic, this kind of stuff. So yeah, it's going to be a nice little addition to get these fresher mushrooms coming along for the ride in this risotto. Well, that was all for today. If you like this type of video, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in the next one.